Why, Heidi ho, Heidi ho. So, today's message is over another mitzvah, negative commandment 253. Today is Monday, the 4th day of Kislev, ninth month of the holy year, 5786. So, it is forbidden to cheat a convert. So, cheating a convert, it says, do not distress him, which comes from Exodus 22:20. And it is forbidden to cheat a convert in the course of any exchange by deceptively overcharging him or underpaying him. So underpaying somebody for their sweat equity, their labor, in exchange of services. That's an exchange. Though it is forbidden to cheat anyone. So not just a convert. So we bear a heavier sin or iniquity when we cheat a convert, but we're not supposed to cheat, mislead, lie to, or be deceptive towards anyone. Because ultimately it comes down to Kili Kohadatz, all the earth is mine. And every soul comes from Hashem. So everything belongs to Hashem. So ultimately we're cheating our Ima Abba. So anyway, one who cheats a convert transgresses this additional prohibition. So the whole fiat system and this whole thing, and there are those who say, well, if they're not considered my religion, then I'm allowed to cheat them. Well, no, you're not allowed to cheat anybody. That's vanity of vanity. That's being wicked. That's the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination, the reptilian mind, the serpent, Nachash. So, the issue with the banking and the creditors, and you sold yourself to the creditors, it's around the world, is we don't have to look any further than the rate of exchange. So, vanity of vanity, saying that I'm above you, so I'm of more value than you, so I'm allowed to cheat you. So, we look at, like, say, the Central Bank of Iraq. The 50 dinars is $4.95 when I looked it up, I believe. So $50 to them is only worth $4.95 to us because of vanity of vanity. We believe ourselves to be so superior. What happens is we create an environment on Ha'adatz, all the earth, where there are haves and have-nots. There will not be a poor man found among you. So we have the have-nots whose children go without basic needs and necessities. And then we turn around and spew filth out of our mouth of how great we think we are, and we're such a superior people that we can put our military bases in 800 different locations, over 800 different locations, and we can take other people's natural resources through force and threats of force. It is just such a corrupted, evil, wicked system. The only thing good about it is all those things are starting to come to the forefront of people's minds. And there are those who are trying to raise their vibration to a higher consciousness. Killing out the ego, the beast, and guarding our 7 gates. 2, 4, 6, 7. Everything we see, smell, hear, touch, speak of, or listen to coming out of somebody else's mouth. This time of year is a time that we should stand around and look, or walk around and look at all the bells and whistles. Give them bread and circuses. All the bells and whistles. So you got all the tree lighting festivals, and so we're supposed to be a light unto the nations. And it's how we view those things. So you've got all the themed trees now. Every year here in this area, they have a thing to where you can walk through and see the different trees with all the different idolatry hanging off the trees, Home Alone themed trees and Tim Burton's theme trees and all that stuff. Well, we have to guard our 7 gates. Everything that shines isn't of value. So there's a dark flame and there's a blue flame. It's the easiest way to say it. So anyway, how we are supposed to deal when we are exchanging to one another. And our courts are supposed to be courts of justice. Evidence they're not courts of justice anymore is the fact that they want you to exchange fiat, not lawful money. They want you to exchange legal tender, what the British accredited registry that wants you to register everything, including the children that Hashem gives you. They want you to register everything in Pope Gregory's calendar dates and Time Zone Act, which was Julius Caesar's. That's called capturing souls. So the first thing they do is they want to put the footprint of a child onto a piece of paper. So the first thing the child's foot touches is a piece of paper, a parchment, capturing his soul. That's what they believe. But ultimately it does come down to Kili Kal Ha'aretz, all the earth is mine. So in a man's pomp, he believes that he could put something on a piece of paper capturing another individual's souls. That's called magic. But ultimately even that paper belongs to Hashem. Think about it. So a man in his pomp believes he could write things on a piece of parchment. We call it money. But it's fiat. It's not backed by anything. And even when it's backed by what you believe to be something of value that you have ownership of, it's still not yours. So backing it with oil, well, the oil still belongs to Hashem. So when you want to pump the system with more and more fiat, making the fiat less and less valuable to the population, what you're doing is wicked. So we're not supposed to set a stumbling block before the blind. Those individuals who think like that and behave like that are being wicked. They're blind. We're not supposed to have any dealings with them. None whatsoever. The only way sometimes for an individual to wake up from his wickedness and haughtiness, vanity, is to leave him to fend for himself. There's nothing wicked about that. Wicked is giving him a hand so that he can do wicked towards others, be wicked towards others, and do wicked things towards others, and so that he can live in a mansion that he doesn't need, while 500 families go homeless around him, sleeping in tents. So anyway, that's the message for today. Guard your 7 gates. Learn to kill out the ego of the beast, which is materialism. Live for a higher calling, spirituality. Deal honestly and be prudent. God bless. Much love.